think it's a good format the NBA has. Only 7 games. I think it's good. They were a great opponent for us. So they got a lot of guys that I've been playing against for a long time. So, to play against them for 7 games, playoff basketball was special. And, thankfully, we got out of this one. We won it. Wasn't the way that we would have drew it up, but we'll take it. And like I said, I think that's the way it's meant to be. I think, we're gonna be better for it. And I'm excited for what's to come. First playoff win. I want to get plenty more.
Last one in the middle.
As well, not just 30 in this game, but 20-yard series at least.
Nobody can say shit to me about Tobias Harris, right? He is dependable, reliable, prepared for the moment. He's a leader. He's a great teammate. He's a great human being. He's a high-level competitor. To show up tonight and do what he did when it was on the line the most. It's exceptional. And, I can come up with more adjectives if you want, but I think you get my drift.
Yeah, like I said before, just trying to be effective, man, in every way possible I can. Like I said, it's not always scoring for me. I look at it like it's my job to protect the paint. It's my job to be that defensive anchor no matter what the circumstance is. So I just took my job serious, man, and I wasn't ready to go on vacation. So, it was just that time to be ready.
Jimmy, how do you think this series shaped the team and will affect them going forward?
I think it was great for us. That's the thing is like when you're going through playoff series in these situations, like you have to be battle tested and you have to, be able to respond and you have to have the experience of having to do that. To do what we did this series only made us better for the next one. And I know, a lot of people would have liked it to just be easier. But I think it was great for our guys to go through what they went through, to understand, what it looks like and where they have to be in order to get it done. We understand that now. We take that with us to the second round.
This group the whole time trying to complete this.
It feels great. Hopefully next time we don't have to go down like that. But everybody was super confident. Nobody was ever down. When we were down 3-1, we were confident we were going to win. When we were down 24, we were confident we were going to win. And we're still confident we're going to win going forward.
So you wouldn't script it to go down 3-1 like that, but now that it's behind you, do you look at it as a positive to take forward into the next series?
1,000%. Just learn what we need to do in order to win games, one at a time, and to be disciplined throughout the whole series, and not just do it when we're down and on the brink of elimination.
We're gonna squeeze a bonus video in here today. We're gonna go for 4. If y'all don't know the rhythm, it's usually I try to do 2 on the weekend, especially in the summer. 3 Monday through Friday, 2 on the weekends. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all a compilation video of everything that was said after beating Orlando. Hopefully Tuesday I have one up ready to go about Cleveland, what people saying about Cleveland, what they saying in Cleveland, what the NBA players saying about Cleveland, the Cavs and the Pistons players about the series. And, the Pistons, for the conventional thing was one of the big takeaways was JB saying, you can't tell me shit about Tobias Harris. Check out Detroit Pistons to our playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the crazy thing about it is, I was listening to Cade talk after the game, and people just think NBA player or athletes, just say NBA players, it's just what they bring on the floor. You don't see the other, 22, 21 hours, that you don't see them playing on the floor is what they bring off the floor. I remember hearing Charles Barkley talk about how I think Moses Malone and Dr. J really taught him how to really be a man and usher into manhood, and took him to buy suits and how to be a professional. And that's what the Pistons were missing for years. I think Blake Griffin, he manned that position for a minute. Tobias Harris came in, and it really changed. That's what really changed it around was Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris, and Malik Beasley. They showed these guys how to be pros. And Cade said after the game, it's everything that he doing in practice and off the floor y'all don't see. I say this all the time. A mature veteran player, who can play with you, who do this stuff with you, who hoop with you, is different than having a player, a coach that used to be a player. Somebody that's in the trenches with you right now they can reach places mentally that a coach can't reach. It's like I always say this, man, when I talk about the mentorship of black men or men in general. What's so funny about it is this: you have a brother, a father, a grandfather, an uncle, and maybe a male teacher or a male coach. They all reach different places, dog. Some things you can tell your father that you don't feel comfortable telling other 3 or 4 people. Some things you can share and sympathize with your brother that you can't talk about with your father and your coach. There's some things you can talk about with your coach or your teacher that you can't talk about with the other ones. There's some things you get from your uncle, you can kick it with your uncle that you can't get from nowhere else. So that's why when people say just having one, male mentor, it's a accumulation of having male mentors across the board that forms a man, and they can come in different shapes and forms. You can be a freshman and one of the bros on the team, the senior, can really take you under his wing and show you how to roll. Everybody reach a different place. So Tobias is just one of those guys where people just look on the floor, what do you bring on the floor? But nah, man, he brings a lot of discipline, a lot of I've been there, done that, and you going through this. Think about it: female problems, life problems, family asks for money problems, or I'm going through this, that, and the third. He been through all of that in the NBA with high character, even coming out of Tennessee. So, and then, the whole thing is like them saying that it's kind of like, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, is saying, or also Invincible, if you watch Invincible, that's like the best show on TV. It's on Prime. When the Viltrumites or the Saiyans lose a fight, or they have a near-death experience or a close war, they come back stronger. And that's the conventional wisdom around the league, is that the Pistons getting that proverbial playoff monkey off their back, first finally winning a home playoff game in 18 tries, going back to 2008. Probably was Naz Muhammad and them. Nazi Muhammad played for the Pistons. Shout out to Kentucky Wildcats. Getting that monkey off your back, then turn around, you win that home game. Now, you win a playoff series, you get that monkey off of it. But most people think now that they battle tested, they'll be a lot better. And it's a different matchup with Cleveland. And, the whole conventional thing is we always kept faith. We always believe, even down 3-1. And the proof's in the pudding, they did. Now, the fans coming in here talking about you was wrong, but they never come and say when I'm right. They never do that. But y'all didn't believe in either. Show me the betting slips where they was down 3-1 that you put money that the Pistons was going to win the championship. Show me your video. Like, a lot of y'all was on Twitter crashing out when they was down 20 something in game 6. Like, I seen that shit. Y'all trying to act like y'all had no, I knew they, no, y'all didn't. Niggas be lying. Show me the betting slip then. Show me the betting slip, show me the tweet, show me the video. But hey, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.